but definitely some pretty interesting stuff, right? In this next topic, we're going to talk about Tesla's latest update. 2023.26 has a cool feature called Charge on Solar and a bunch more. So we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us take a look at this. Shout out to Not a Tesla App 2023.26 release notes. It seems like this release has been starting to roll out, and it seems like a lot of cool features are in this. So this first one is destination closing soon. Quote, navigation now shows if your destination is closing soon or maybe closed by the time you arrive. I don't know about you all, but navigation within Tesla has been beefed up a lot. I mean, it's almost like a mini Yelp within your Tesla vehicle. I certainly find myself just searching for locations around me, scrolling through the pictures so I can get an idea of what it could be before that, taking a look quickly at the reviews and taking a look at what the actual worded reviews are to see what is about the destination. So I'm really, props to the Tesla team for beefing up the Tesla navigation system with all the different businesses. Sometimes I find myself just using the Tesla voice activation system just to search for certain businesses around me just to see what is around. So definitely give that a try if you haven't already. Tesla is really starting to beef up their navigation system. The second one, Spotify refresh. Play your Spotify music, playlist, podcasts, and audiobooks with a more familiar look and feel. I haven't seen this one just yet, but it seems like they are trying to update Spotify so that it looks much better, just like the apps. This next one, Bluetooth game controllers. Use Bluetooth controllers to play arcade games in arcade. I feel like they've already had this, but cool, I guess. The funny thing with this is it's really fun that games can be played in Tesla vehicles, but really I have maybe launched the games once or twice in my whole time of owning Teslas. But really cool stuff that you can access games, but at the end time, there's games on phones and other different things as well. On top of that, automatic headlights is the next one. Your lights turn on automatically when windshield wipers are activated and headlights are set. I mean, that's a really cool feature because it makes sense, right? If your windshield wipers are probably coming on, then your headlights should most likely come on as well. So really good, nice safety feature with that. Charge on solar is the next one. I've been excited for this one because if you have solar, which you should get solar if you're buying an electric vehicle in space, especially of high cost areas like California, and we're going to be making probably big segments on that, on solar and which provider I actually recommend. But if you charge on solar with a solar energy and have a power wall, you can be able to set it up where you can just use your solar energy and not pull from the grid, it seems like, which would make a lot of cool sense at the end of the day, because then you kind of become sustainable. And it's pretty interesting, right? We've had the Tesla vehicle here and we've been charging solely at home, and we do drive a lot, like 1,500 miles to 2,000 miles a month. We've also got a Model X, which is a big battery, 100 kilowatts. And I've been taking a look at the charging kilowatts and how many charges that we've been doing. And we're charging anywhere from 500 to 600 kilowatts a month when our house really just only uses 800. So we're almost double the amount of electricity. So charge on solar, once you've got this whole setup, we don't have a power wall yet, fingers crossed, it would be a very, very nice feature. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We talked about this camera view, which could be 360, which could not be. A newer enhanced version, which is pretty nice. You can now see multiple cameras at once when checking your vehicle's surroundings. We talk about that, but we haven't demoed it yet. And then on last update is Vampire Survivors game. We talked about games and how we don't really play too many games, but a cool update nonetheless. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. You support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And if you're interested